Lease agreement technique. Mastering commercial lease negotiations, 4 key strategies, and 3 pre-signing essentials. When you find the perfect location for your restaurant in the United States and step into lease negotiations with the landlord, what strategy should you adopt? The approach to negotiation varies significantly depending on how attached you are to the specific location and how critically you need to secure it. In this article, we will explain 4 core commercial lease negotiation strategies, key tips for reading the landlord's psychological signals, and 3 essential tasks you must complete before officially signing the lease agreement. For negotiation strategies based on your priority level. Adapting your strategy to your level of interest and sense of urgency is the fastest path to a successful negotiation. Here are 4 primary approaches you should know. The standard approach, high priority recommended. This is the most reliable approach when you want to secure a property without unnecessary risk. Start by offering a rent rate 10% to 20% lower than the market price calculated by real estate agents, alongside asking for 1 to 2 months more free rent than your actual target. In commercial leasing, mutual compromise is standard practice. If you take a step forward, the landlord usually does as well. This works best when there are no competing offers. While negotiations typically take about a month, this method yields the highest success rate. The aggressive approach, low to moderate priority. Use this strategy when you are only interested if you can secure extraordinarily favorable terms. You submit terms that the landlord is unlikely to accept just to test the waters. The mindset here is nothing to lose, everything to gain. While less effective in high-demand areas, if the property remains vacant for months, a landlord may lose confidence and reach back out, allowing you to sign with minimal concessions. The all-in offer high-priority fast-paced. This approach is used when competing proposals have already been submitted for a prime location you strongly desire. You present your absolute best offer right from the start, leaving no room for subsequent rent increases or back-and-forth negotiations. It is a single-shot offer. How to handle a strongly positioned landlord. If a landlord acts tough, assess whether it is genuine leverage or merely a posture. Landlords sometimes invent non-existent competitors to create artificial urgency. If their tough stance lacks solid foundation, stay calm and repeatedly present your required terms until they are willing to compromise. The impact of contingencies and landlord psychology. When drafting a lease proposal, tenants often include contingencies clauses, allowing them to cancel the deal if specific conditions are not met to minimize risk. To guarantee securing the property, keep contingencies to an absolute minimum. To buy time for further inspection, due diligence, include more contingency clauses. Key point 2, remember, while contingencies act as a crucial safety net for tenants, landlords view them as potential escape hatches that create uncertainty. Including too many contingencies makes landlords hesitant and significantly lowers the chances of reaching an agreement. 3 critical tasks to complete before signing the lease. Once both parties agree on all terms of the proposal, the landlord will draft the official lease agreement. During the 2-week to 1-month window before signing, you must complete the following 3 tasks. Have a lawyer review and negotiate the lease. Engage an experienced attorney to review the draft. Identify unfavorable terms and negotiate necessary adjustments with the landlord's legal team. Verify local permits, zoning, and municipal rules. Pay special attention to municipal requirements such as parking space, rights. If the property lacks the required number of parking spots for a restaurant, you will not be granted an operational permit regardless of how much you invest in build-up. Obtain construction estimates and request architectural drawings. Waiting until after signing to prepare for construction leads to paying rent while the space sits idle. Experienced operators finalize contractor estimates and initiate architectural drawings during this pre-signing window to minimize rent-paying downtime. Summary: the party who wins the negotiation wins the landlord's trust. Ultimately, lease negotiations come down to leverage. Who needs the deal more, and who stands to lose more if it falls through? The party with more to lose is usually the one forced to make concessions. Therefore, your primary goal is to make the landlord feel that losing you as a tenant would be a major mistake. Press coverage or feature articles, for example. Los Angeles Times restaurant section. Industry awards and recognitions. Listings in reputable restaurant guides, for example. Leverage third-party credibility. Showcase your past achievements, and turn the landlord into your biggest fan to lead the negotiation from a position of strength. For more videos, please like, share, and subscribe.